Thank you, Fred. I think, as I was reading these stories, I was coming down, I asked myself, if I was in Tanzania, if I was a Tanzanian, would this be a good thing or a bad thing? Mm-hmm. Because you see, we sometimes get carried away in, so we are looking at this from a Kenyan perspective. And from a Kenyan perspective, we feel Tanzania has been unfair. But if you look at this from a Tanzanian perspective, if you're a Tanzanian and you're competing for small trade licenses with foreigners, mm-hmm. it's the same thing we keep hearing here. You know, every time you're driving down Ngong Road, you keep hearing comments about the people who are hawking stuff mm-hmm. along Ngong Road, not being Kenyans. And the people who are saying that are arguing that they should be Kenyans, that the people who are doing small businesses should be Kenyans. And you have to keep, when you're running a country, you have to keep asking what is in the best interest of your country, first and foremost. Even as you think about your neighbors and the whatever economic blocks you're part of. Because if you threaten the best interest of your citizens for the sake and the benefit of your neighbors, you're going to lose the legitimacy of leading your country. Mm-hmm. So when I think about what Suluhu's government is trying to do, from a Kenyan perspective, it's unfair. From a Tanzanian perspective, I think they're trying to protect their people. Remember, there's always been this argument that, especially when you come from Kenya and you're told that Kenya is a powerful economy, it's got educated human resource, we can very easily threaten a lot of our neighbors if everything is equal. So we are going to keep suffering from this. Remember Uganda, a couple of years back, Uganda starting to close down things around chicken and stuff. We're going to keep facing this, and it's one of the negatives of being a powerful economy. We will keep struggling with our own economy here as a country, as Kenya, but then we also have to remember that our neighbors look at us as more powerful than them. They're going to keep trying to protect themselves.
So are you saying that EAC and the treaties we've signed, the protocols and all these things remain a mirage because probably of the different sizes of economies that we are not in tandem? So it's too much of an ideal that we are not yet there.
We're not yet there, and we really will never get there, because as I said, ultimately, local national interests will always supersede regional interests. The interests of the local Tanzanians will always supersede any economic whatever we come up with.
All right.
And